Let us step into the Ukiyo-e Shadows. Utagawa Kuniyoshi was a rebel, an artist, and a storyteller who dared to challenge the shogun's absolute power. During the Edo period, the shogunate tried to control every word spoken and every picture painted. But they could not control the nightmares. Today, we decode the dark truth behind Kuniyoshi's most famous and terrifying masterpiece. Look closely at this image. A colossal, skeletal specter rips through the tattered palace blinds, peering down with hollow, menacing eyes. Below, a samurai fights for his life, while a mysterious woman clutches a magic scroll in the shadows. This is Utagawa Kuniyoshi's masterpiece, Soma no Furudairi, arguably the most famous ghost painting in Japanese history. But this is not just a spooky story. It is a visual puzzle containing blood feuds, forbidden sorcery, and a secret rebellion against the shogun that could have cost the artist his life. Today, we step deep into the shadows to decode the dark truth behind the giant skeleton. To understand the skeleton, we must travel back 1,000 years to the late Heian period. Enter Taira no Masakado, a fierce and powerful warlord of the East angered by the corruption of the imperial court in Kyoto. Masakado did the unthinkable. He declared himself the new emperor of Japan and launched a bloody rebellion in 939. His reign was short and violent. In 940, he was struck down by an arrow to the forehead. His head was severed and sent to Kyoto to be displayed as a warning. But the legend says his severed head refused to die. It shrieked in the night, and one day, flew through the air, traveling hundreds of miles back to Tokyo to find its body. This spot is now Tokyo's most feared haunted location. Masakado's grave. Masakado was dead, and his entire clan was ordered to be slaughtered. Yet, his daughter, Princess Satsuki, escaped, fleeing into the wilderness. She hid in the misty, haunted forests of Mount Tsukuba, consumed by grief and a burning thirst for revenge. She spent nights performing deadly curse rituals. It was there that she met a frog spirit, who bestowed upon her the forbidden scrolls of dark magic, transforming herself into the witch Princess Takiyasha. She learned to summon armies of spirits and command the dead. She returned to her father's ruined fortress, the Soma Palace, to rebuild his rebel army and overthrow the imperial court. The court caught wind of Takiyasha's dark plans and sent a legendary warrior spy, Oyataro Mitsukuni, to destroy her. In the ruins of the Soma Palace, Mitsukuni confronted the witch. As sword clashed against sorcery, Princess Takiyasha unrolled her magic scroll and read the incantation. Instead of summoning ordinary soldiers, she reached into the depths of the underworld, gathering the bones of all the fallen warriors who died in her father's bloody rebellion. In Kuniyoshi's print, these bones coalesce into one colossal, horrifying skeleton, the Gashadokuro. It towers over the scene, a physical manifestation of the collective rage of the slaughtered Masakado clan, threatening to crush the shogunate spy in its massive hands. But why did Utagawa Kuniyoshi paint this in 1844? To understand the true genius of the print, we must look at the time it was made. Edo Japan was under the iron fist of the Tenpo reforms, a strict censorship campaign by the shogunate. Art was banned from showing luxury, actors, or political critiques. The censorship police were everywhere. Kuniyoshi, a rebellious spirit who loved to defy authority, used a clever trick. By painting a historical legend from the Heian period, he bypassed the censors. But to the common people of Edo, the message was clear. The giant skeleton represented the silent, growing rage of the impoverished public, and the shogunate spy being threatened was none other than the oppressive shogun himself. It was a call to rebel. Hidden in plain sight, Kuniyoshi's giant skeleton did not fade with the Edo period. It became the blueprint for Japanese monster design. Before this print, skeletons in art were always drawn as individual, human-sized ghosts. Kuniyoshi was the first to think of a colossal skeleton made of many bones, walking like a giant. This concept birthed the modern yokai known as the Gashadokuro. Its influence stretches directly into modern pop culture. If you look at the terrifying humanoid monsters in Attack on Titan, the giant spirits in Naruto, or the haunting bosses in modern video games, you are looking at the direct descendants of Kuniyoshi's 1844 masterpiece. His act of political defiance is still shaking the world today. Utagawa Kuniyoshi painted monsters not to escape reality, but to confront it. Through Gashadokuro, he gave a voice to the voiceless and turned a simple ghost story into an eternal symbol of resistance. Next time you look at a Japanese woodblock print, remember, there is always a secret waiting in the shadows. Thank you for watching Ukiyo-e Shadows. If you want to decode more hidden histories of Japanese art, subscribe and step into the dark with us. Until next time, keep watching the shadows.